Let's quickly check in on Wall Street, which has opened for trades. It's been about 15 minutes into trades, and there you have it, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, down about 0.3%. It is actually a rub-off of what you are seeing in Europe play on Wall Street. And while you did expect that over the weekend, after the Greeks voted in favor of pro-bailout parties, you'd have seen a strong gap up opening in Europe. You did see that happen, but the gains got lost very quickly because the market's focus reverted to the troubles of Spain and Italy, even if Greece's problems in the near term have somewhere taken a backseat. So what you are seeing really is a big negative play in markets, and it's not just in the equity markets. On your screen you can see Brent crude prices, which have come off nearly 2%. It's actually coming back right now, but it did drop all the way by 2.5% just a little short while ago, down to almost the $95 a barrel mark. That's NYMEX crude on your screen, which is down over 2%, trading at $82.3 a barrel. Brent crude holding above $95 a barrel, but it did slip all the way to the 95 mark just a short while ago. It's pulling back marginally as we speak. A whole lot of negative sentiment playing across Europe. Italy and Spain emerging the new concerns, even if Greece has taken the backseat for the time being at least. On that note, let's also check in on the markets in Europe and Asia. We've got our colleagues from Reuters, Kimberly Lim, who comes in from London, Jonathan Gordon, who joins us on the show from Hong Kong. Kim, I'm going to start with you. European markets haven't really taken off on the Greek election results. Tell us what seems to be holding investors back, and also tell us what the euro's been up to.
Well, it's a bit like Judgment Day. Now, that Greek vote came and went, and we're still here rather to tell the tale. But more importantly, so is Greece. It was a volatile first half here in Europe, but equities are finding a firmer footing on the plus side. The market looking broadly relieved that the election results make it less likely Greece will make a sudden exit from the Eurozone. Now, the volatility and small gains are looking on account, as is so often the case here, that investors are not quite convinced. Analysts say the political climate in Greece is still uncertain. The country's radical left Syriza group is still vowing to continue its opposition to the country's tough austerity measures. And of course, just because there is some respite for Greece, Spain and Italy are also still worrying the market again this session. Spain's 10-year bond yields rose past that 7% mark, the mark when Greece, Ireland and Portugal were forced to seek international bailouts. And Italy's 10-year yields are up over 6%. Now, those high borrowing costs hit Spain and Italy's main benchmark indices, which are underperforming the rest of the market. And the worry about these countries as the next possible weakest links in the debt crisis saga is very much keeping the euro under pressure as well. The single currency saw a brief rally early on off that Greek news, but ultimately the broader eurozone worries are hampering appetite for the euro right now.
Right, Jonathan Gordon, the Greece pro-bailout vote powering Asian markets this Monday. Walk us through the details.
Well, there was a lot of uncertainty ahead of this, with money really split on where to go, but the bulls were vindicated with the Greece vote, and they've made good returns on today's action. The Nikkei 225 up 1.8%. Financials like Mizuho and Mitsubishi UFJ clocking in the biggest gains. In Korea, the benchmark Kospi tracking up by 1.8% as well. Dollar won outperforming other regional currencies. In Hong Kong, the market giving up strong initial gains to close up just 1%. Property developers rising, though, on speculation mainland curbs might be relaxed, while financials like HSBC finding some buying interest as well. And finally, Australia posting the strongest gains for the day, up 2%, with investors leaving before Asia's afternoon pessimism could set in.
All right, Jonathan Gordon and Kimberly Lim, both of you, thanks very much for that check on the financial markets, both in Asia and Europe.